Good morning, breathers.
Oh, is that a thing now? We doing that now?
Every
too?
once in a while.
Sometimes
If it ever just comes,
Poor Alex is like, not toward me, guys.
Good morning, everybody. We have a full house this morning, and we're already full of energy and laughter before we even made air. So thank you for joining us. We have in studio today, I'm going to start a little bit different. Is that all right, Alex? Can't hear you. You don't have a microphone. We got Mike, Pleasant Mike in this morning.
Hey, everybody.
Tippy top.
Yeah.
He waved. He was driving
on
in.
camera yet? I'm over there. Hi, everybody.
He was driving in, and I was walking in, and he waved, and I wasn't sure who he was, but now I know.
Had to get out of the car, and I did reintroduce myself. And
Yeah, I know who you are, but not in that truck. I wasn't expecting to see you there.
I was gonna say I did recognize the truck this morning. I was like, "Who's here? Who got a truck?"
Special guest.
Special guest. We love having you here, Mike. So
I love being here.
awesome.
I have to say that, right? Online? No,
You do.
Sorry. I love Washington. I'll be good.
Contractually
I'll be
obligated.
very good.
We have, if we had someplace to go down there on a regular basis, we might be able to handle going down
Make
there
it
more.
happen.
We can make that happen. Also have Boss Man Matt.
Good morning. That's it. Good morning.
We just got
That's
a good morning.
That's it.
Let's just get to the point. Less than to the point than Alex, but to the
That's all I
point.
got.
That's all you got.
Good morning.
And then we have John the Voice joined us.
Happy to be your co-pilot this morning over here.
He's my left-hand man this morning. Although it might look to the right to you. I don't know what it looks like. And super producer, Alex P.
It was voiceless this morning.
He won't even try and talk. It's just like all of a sudden his mouth doesn't work. So before we get too much further, we have to thank KCTC
Hey,
Thank you, Casey.
for sponsoring the Southeast Iowa Video Network, and also to Willie and all our local Hy-Vees and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh for sponsoring the show.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie.
Thanks, Willie.
So, anybody got anything on their mind? Not you, Alex. I'm not even going to look this way very much because I do have to get a laugh at it.
You will. You'll still have to get a laugh
I have
out
to
of
get a
it.
laugh at it.
We got Tiffany, Danielle, Julie, I believe Jim, Janice. Everybody's chiming in this morning and saying good morning. So, good morning to you all.
It is a fine morning. There was an eclipse yesterday,
There was.
and before I get too far, I have the dad joke. I forgot.
okay.
I don't know. I felt the need to tell you this right now, so
All right.
so you can take that one off your list.
I will.
I have a good
I
one.
will save that for tomorrow.
It was brought to us by a listener. So
Okay.
when it's dad joke time,
Hey,
right.
and speaking of listeners, don't forget this week.
Yes.
Put your questions in the comment section all week long because
Yeah.
Friday we're going to have a compilation of questions, if you will. And again, try to keep them fairly appropriate, staying away from certain, topics.
let us hope
But,
we get some questions.
Questions and or topics. We'll
What's
address
the
whatever-
questions about?
Anything.
We want it to be a listener-sponsored show to where they will ask us the questions. Then we want to talk about what they want to talk about.
Yep.
So,
So they could ask about like Tim's upbringing or what kind of car he drives or anything like that.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They can ask anything. Well, not anything. That's not.
We
fair.
may not be able to.
But,
we
but
may
whether
not read it.
but whether we answer the questions, there's a whole other thing. But
It's kind of like improv, but we get to pick.
I spend most of my days on this thing asking questions and commenting on Facebook. So 'cause I'm only here once a week or whatever. So I'm going to come up with a list of questions and send them your way.
Oh, aren't you
Tim has web
special?
feet. I don't know. I come up with stuff. We'll make it fun.
Very good. So we had the eclipse, got that behind us. You still have time to see my asteroid because it's there.
because it's there.
It's there.
We believe you.
It's tiny speck. I don't know where my asteroid paperwork went. Did that get tossed?
Your paperwork for I didn't think I tossed it.
Maybe I took it back to the office. Anyway, asteroid's still out there. We can see it for another week or so. And then it'll be gone for 71 years. I seem to be the only one in this room that cares.
I mean, there's a level of caring, and you, sir, you are surpassing you're carrying it for all of us.
These asteroids are really cool. All right.
So hold on. Well, so my mom says she doesn't have audio. So,
some
but
reason.
everybody else, it seems like they do have it. So,
Yeah.
Mom, I think that's on you. Well, you can't hear that though.
Oh gosh. Oh boy, you're in trouble
I
again.
am in trouble. I get myself in trouble frequently.
All right, we had a men's basketball game last night. Anybody watch that?
Oh yeah.
I couldn't get into it.
It was
I probably watched 5 minutes of it at most.
it was just methodical.
Yeah.
Right. That's the only way you could describe it. I mean, just UConn. Just it was good team basketball. And somebody was talking about it. I was watching a sportscaster show the other day, and they said that the people of this generation got a chance to see what basketball used to be like in the 90s because seriously, right? I mean, because you had two dominant big men. You had 7'4" and 7'2". And there wasn't any like one particular star guard, for really none of the teams had a big time outside presence, but they just I think the biggest star of the game was Dan Hurley. I mean, that guy was like on the court more than anybody. If you watch some of the game, it was crazy, but they just were overwhelming and methodical and consistent with their defense. There was no splashes, like, oh, wow, to jump off the page, but they just wore you down. Their defense as usual was just phenomenal.
I have to ask, though, or comment, you got me a little bit there. You were saying we knew what basketball used to be like, and I was thinking like you're going to say like back in the 1960s.
Oh, I know.
Then you came at us with it in the 1990s. I'm like, oh,
I know.
when it used to be. That made me feel really old. Suddenly.
I get it. I mean, because kids say things today. I mean, when Alex hooks us up with some of this lingo and language, whatever, I feel like I'm on a distant planet sometimes.
Right.
I struggle to keep up. But yeah, it is true. You're like, oh, like 30 years ago, that was 1973. No, that was actually 1994.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Get off my yard, you little.
Get off my lawn.
So the game, it was kind of as expected. I mean, I was rooting for Purdue.
Oh, for
I was rooting
sure.
for the Big Ten.
For sure.
But that Zach Edey is a large man.
Yes.
Yes.
When he puts his hands around, and the other kid too from UConn, when you put your hands around that ball,
Yeah, Klingon.
it's amazing. It covers up a lot of it.
I have to say I missed the game yesterday because I was at a different game. It was a soccer match between the Mount Pleasant girls and the Washington.
How'd that
Girls.
turn out?
Oh,
It went well, actually. Well, for the Mount Pleasant
For the
side.
Mount
I
Pleasant.
was just going to say, he wouldn't have brought it up.
I would totally
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
have brought it up.
yeah. It would not have
It was a
been a
really
thing.
close game. Washington has a good team this year. They've actually lost a lot of really close games against good teams. I think 1 point games all around. We won 2-0. Mount Pleasant did, but Washington has a really good team. Just really
We're
missing
coming
it.
along
Yeah.
here in soccer land. We're not, we've not been a powerhouse at all.
Yeah.
But last year, I think we kind of made a step.
Went over that hump,
Both
yep.
the men and the boys and the girls. And
So I'll tell you, when my daughter was a freshman in high school, she went out for the soccer team. This is several years ago now, and they were awful. They won 0 games, right? But I, good dad, went to all the games, home and away, followed them. A lot of freshmen playing. They were a very young team. They went 0-10 that year. The next year, Centerville's my hometown, so Centerville was also equally bad at that time, and so they traveled to Centerville and they won, and that was the only game they won, and it was the battle to see who was going to be the worst team in the state, but they won that game. So in 2 years they were like 1-20, and then but you could see them getting better. They were all really young. You could see it kind of coming along, and then she didn't go out as a junior, and they won like half their games, and then the next year they won. They were a little over 500. So I sat through some really bad soccer for a while, but Washington did make some progress, which was good, but I didn't see it in person.
I don't really know much about soccer. I'll be honest, I don't. I know you got a goalie, and if I was a coach, I would just put, I'd have like 3 goalies. Come on, I dare you, try and score.
I don't think it's quite allowed, but
Why?
What's with inside the actual goalie box? Yes. but-
Well, you can't be in the goalie, but
Right.
What if
but-
you were near it?
I mean, that's why they have 2 defensemen back there for you to do that. Yes.
I'm going to research it. There has to be a way.
Just wait till you learn about offsides. And
Oh, you can't. You won't learn about offsides. You can't
Is
comprehend
that like
that.
hockey offside?
yeah, it's a little bit actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, icing and so on. Like it's a little.
Well, icing I don't quite get, but offsides I think I do because you got so many players. The puck has to cross the line before anybody. Correct.
Yeah.
In this one with soccer, the player can't be behind the defense when the teammate kicks the ball. Like at the moment of kick, the teammate can't be behind the defense, and there's somebody watching that with the flag.
Oh, Lord.
And they get it wrong 90% of the time, and it's a mess. It is an absolute mess. And a lot of these kids don't understand it either.
Yeah.
And so they're just running as fast as they can
So
toward the
there's
goal.
the
It's
problem.
actually sort of entertaining.
There is the problem.
Jimmy says we should talk about cricket now.
Cricket.
Jimmy, did you play?
It's a real gentleman's sport.
I have a feeling he knows cricket.
James-
I could see him in one of those white uniforms. Can you?
James Arnold was a cricket star on the pitch a long time ago. But anyway, I don't know where I'm going with that. It's random. But anyway.
I liked it.
Anybody else we need to talk about up there?
Well, there's a lot of people actually. I lost track. There was Cindy, Paula, Kristen. Kristen said she had a dad joke for Alex, but Alex isn't going to get to use it today. So
Doesn't have a
He's
mic.
voiceless, but I'm
voiceless.
sure he liked your comments, Kristen. Or if he hasn't, he will soon.
Okay, did apparently I missed a portion of a show or something about the liking of comments, because this is about the fourth time you referenced this. And I feel like the uncool kid at the lunch table, and I can't take it anymore, and I have to ask. Like, is there? I mean, I think I understand the premise of this. It's like very important to like your significant other's posts.
There you go.
Comments and everything else.
all you need to know.
Okay, that's what I was getting
That's what
to,
you
but
need to know.
I just wanted to make sure.
And it's very important to not forget.
Yes, very
So
important.
Alex went. We got a bunch of comments one day. Alex went through all of them and liked them all except for Kristen's, which is his girlfriend.
Oh.
And so she called him out on it immediately.
It's almost as good as your mother-in-law calling that.
Exactly, my
wife,
wife.
too.
Yes.
Okay. Should we do?
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
Do we have a new segment today?
We do. So this is different. It just, I don't know. Again, Google. Band names, weird, unusual, funny band names. And I'll tell you, we got a lot of them here. We won't get through anywhere close to all of them. But the list that we have was about 3 times longer. And you cannot imagine. Maybe you can imagine. You all have pretty good imaginations. But some of the names are like, no, can't use that. Nope, can't do that one. And take that right
We
off the list.
could. We just choose not
we,
to.
Yeah.
we don't want to be
We're
canceled
not
yet.
quite that kind of show.
We're at episode 47, by the way, so 50 episodes on Friday. And
Are we having cake?
yeah, well, maybe. I guess I don't know. I hadn't thought about it. I guess I'm obligated now.
Coming on Friday.
So,
Hold on, let me put that.
so anyway,
done.
my point is that
like
we
Seminoles,
would
too.
like to be here for 50 episodes. So we took a lot of those names off the list. There's also a lot of double entendre stuff, and I think I caught most of them. But if something slipped through, let me know. Or
We'll find it if it's
we'll
there.
find it if it's there. So anyway, these are just some funny, weird, unusual band names. There's more out there. So anyway, somebody else can start.
Are we going through every single name, or are we
No.
just kind of jumping around to our favorites?
Pick around.
There's no point in just being quiet because we have a list like this. How do we not start with the A's, Amish Meth Lab?
Yeah, I was just going to say that was the first one.
Come on now.
And we probably have one down the road in Kelowna, if you think about it. I'm kidding. I'm
No,
kidding. Don't.
absolutely not.
I told the story. Don't come for me, Amish. I told the story yesterday. I actually got flipped off by a buggy a few years ago because I came up on one, had the brights on. I shit you not. This arm just extends like this out the side of the buggy, just bing, and then there it was. And I'm like, I almost want to stop and applaud for him. I was like, good for you. I'm like, this is great. Okay, sorry.
Well, they
Moving on.
can't. They can't flash at you. So what are they gonna do?
That's true. The next one's like super relatable, I think, to probably most listeners if they've ever drank alcohol. A bad tequila experience. And we all have a story.
Yeah, well, and somebody clever at marketing, the name of the band, Free Beer. And then somebody else saw that and said, you know what? Free beer with chicken.
And chicken.
And chicken. So,
Were you guys fans of Bare Naked Ladies growing up at all? Mm-hmm. The band. The band.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a band.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If I had $1 million.
I'm with you.
Everybody throws mac and cheese in the air. It's a whole thing.
mac
I
and
did
cheese.
not know.
Nothing makes sense. Kraft mac and cheese.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Okay. I'll take your word for that.
Look that one up. You have to Google that one. Their name and everything about their band is a little strange.
Five fat guys who rock.
That's easy.
Invisible Flintstones, Iron Liver, Iron Prostate. So
Prostate.
What?
there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
This one was one of my
excuse me.
favorites, but it's
I'm on the list. I'm with Iron Prostate.
Iron Prostate.
What? I don't even.
That's on the marquee outside. Iron Prostate.
Hitler stole my potato?
Wait, what? That's on
That's on the list.
I missed the H's there.
Yeah,
There it is.
yeah.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
like-
Oh, my potato.
Like, what?
Hey, you glossed right over gut full of cheese.
Our manager told us that our band name was too long and difficult to remember and that we had to change it. So after a long brainstorming session, we came up with this one because all the other ones sucked.
Well, right?
I didn't realize that was actually
That's all
the
one.
name of a band.
That's
I thought it
one.
was like a little
no, I
separation on the page.
actually separated it to make it stand out.
You missed the E's. Elizabeth Taylor's husbands.
Let's we better take a break, shouldn't we, Alex? He's nodding, everybody.
nodding.
So yeah. There he is. We'll be right back.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Step back in time and create unforgettable memories of the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers reunion. Gather the family and immerse yourselves in the nostalgic charm of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and the horses. Whether it's the savory delights from the North Village to the log cabin or the unforgettable concerts, this is where memories are crafted. Plan now to bask in the history of the past from August 29th to September 2nd in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for details. Don't miss this chance to make timeless memories.
At 5 Star Community Credit Union, we want to help you lead a better life. We offer competitive rates and convenient appointment times for all kinds of loans: auto, recreational vehicles, home equity line of credit, holiday, and personal loans. We make it easy to build your credit and enjoy the good things in life.
We invite you to join 5 Star Community Credit Union. We are community-minded and member-focused. Come visit our locations in West Burlington and Mount Pleasant or online at 5starcu.org. Federally insured through the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Good morning, morning breathers. Welcome back. I'm your host, Tim Elliott. We're joined in the studio by super producer Alex P.
The voiceless Alex P.
Voiceless. He is signing. He won't even try and talk.
He's not even.
I mean, not even trying. It's a new thing for him.
Hey, I was thinking, Tim, about these band names. You know, AI is a pretty impressive thing these days. And you ever see those things online where it's like, I asked AI to make me a rendering of whatever. I wish we had that like instantaneous thing for these band names to where it's like a logo or like, you know, if we said, because I mean, I just, like for again, the whole like hamster sandwich. Like what does that even look like? You know?
I like that name, by the way. I had that marked to make sure we talk about. That's John the Voice. He's back with us today. And to his left is Mount Pleasant Mike. Heaton is with us. And Boss Man Mac.
Still here. Good morning. That's
Still here.
my tagline.
Good morning.
Still here.
Still here.
We're still here.
Look at the sun.
Still here.
Look at the sun. All right, so we left off with some interesting band names that was found, and let's continue. Just a few more highlighters. John, voice,
Jiggle the handle.
Jiggle the Handle. So you picked two of the kind of
You didn't get that one out of there.
Jiggle the Handle that's kind of that's a well known. I don't know any songs, but I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Nice. That I have not heard of. Once I Killed a Gopher with a Stick.
That's
I suspect that the leader of that band and their buddies.
We actually got a
Hamster sandwich.
There we go.
Please put that up
Yeah,
online.
put that out. There you go.
Yes.
Hamster sandwich right there. It is.
Alex is silent, but he's very crafty back
That is
there.
outstanding.
See, he didn't even share that he was working on the hamster sandwich.
Hey, we have come full circle.
We got picture going on here. Look at that.
We've come.
Go.
I wonder if this was Hammy the hamster. You guys remember Hammy the hamster from one of our first shows? The one who was immortalized on the stripper pole.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if this is him in his modeling career early in life, maybe when he was
Or after retirement. He looks a little pudgy.
brought it all the way around, full circle here.
He doesn't have a stripper body anymore.
Yeah,
but-
no tiny dollar bills.
Two Cow Garage. Sorry about your daughter.
So that's all I wanted. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I like that. It's kind of an interesting name, but glad you brought it up.
My other car is even crappier.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
that's always a good one.
Rats of unusual size.
Like rodents of unusual size. The ROUSs?
What's that?
ROUSs? Rodents of unusual size?
Yeah, all right, there you go.
Is that a thing?
Well, no, I'm quoting Princess Bride. Sorry.
Oh, I am so sorry. I
No,
didn't
no,
catch that
no,
one.
it's okay. I would,
I
of all
should've
people,
caught
I thought
that.
you. I was like,
Sorry.
Princess Bride?
The
I was there for
ROUSs.
you and I dropped the ball. That was nice.
You got to watch out for the ROUSs.
rodents of unusual size.
See, I just do stuff like poo on a stick.
On his stick.
Wait, is that one? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
it
it
is
is.
Please, no AI pictures of this.
Yeah,
Alex.
don't
No.
stick. Alex, no.
Oh, don't you do it.
Alex.
Don't you do it.
He's looking.
Oh,
He's
Lord.
looking.
Of course. The orange juice after toothpaste isn't a funny one, but I automatically
Yeah.
had that feeling like everybody's drank orange
Oh,
juice
yeah.
after toothpaste. It's not a pleasant
It
experience.
just doesn't work.
No.
Doesn't work. Mayhem lettuce.
Mayhem lettuce.
Yeah, I like that. I bet they go well with lung mustard.
You got to wonder how they came up with some of these.
They were the
things, too.
backup to lung mustard.
They were the opening band.
Did they just decide to call their band Mayhem Lettuce after like someone threw
Well,
lettuce?
no, I think
happen?
don't they call I wouldn't know. I think they call hair lettuce. Yeah, you got a nice head of lettuce, John.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
I've heard it as money. Lettuce, money.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm taking it as they're having a bad hair day. And mayhem lettuce.
I'm gonna defer to you. You are the expert on hair. So
Yeah,
that makes sense.
obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Hold on. Jim has said he has watched a cricket match under Major Oak in Sherwood Forest.
What?
Hold.
How does that
Do
work?
you know Robin Hood? Is my first question, Jim. I need to know this information. Sorry, that just jumped out at me from the comment section.
String cheese incident?
Yeah, they're actually a pretty popular band.
That really?
Yeah. They're on whatever the people are on these days. Radio, Apple Music.
I have not heard of them.
They're a thing.
And is there a thing like vegetarian meat?
I don't think that exists.
Vegetarian meat? Ringing a bell?
Called
John?
Impossible Burger.
Nope.
Yeah. I wonder how that's going for all those stores.
Have you had one before?
Nope.
They're actually pretty good.
Yeah, well,
I had one. They don't
that's-
taste like meat, but they don't taste bad either. Like I'll have them occasionally. They're not bad.
Not going to do it.
Not gonna do it at all.
Nope.
Can't. They literally inject like a blood infusion into it. It's a little. If you think about it, it's not fun.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Hey, I got an assignment for everyone in the comments section. Pop quiz here. So we're doing band names. In the commercial break they're about to go to,
Nice transition, but
if we were a band name, if the Morning Breath was a band name, you literally have a couple minutes to do this. People in the comment section, do not fail us. What would our band name be?
Okay, Alex, take us to break. Give them time to think about it. We'll be right back.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
I am Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers and sellers, to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Good morning and welcome back, Morning Breathers. We left off with some band names, and John posed the question, what would those that listen and follow us, what would you name us as a group? And it's interesting. We have a few contributors, and I'll let Matt and Mike go through those.
There's one more up above our comment there, I believe.
Chatterboxes.
Yeah, chatterboxes.
We have a chatterbox.
Paula was chatterboxes. Paula was also psychic woodpecker.
Paula went from he went from like the chipmunks to a Tasmanian devil there.
And Kristen comes in with banter boys.
Nice.
Psychic
woodpeckers. That's
Psychic
awesome.
woodpeckers.
Yeah. Psychic. All right.
That's outstanding.
I want to know if there's a band called Morning Breath. I think that's a good band name.
I don't know. We hit the nail on the head with this show name. I probably stole it from somebody, but
hey, there's a band name.
Googled it.
I
Googled it. I Googled morning show names, and we're not the only Morning Breath by a long ways. There's several.
That was a good band name you just said. Nail on the head.
We need to seek these other Morning Breath shows out, Alex.
Take them down. Take them down.
Prepare our lawyers for copyright infringement.
All right, we better get set for the day. We just sit here and talk. I don't know. We forget about the schedule.
We banter.
This is every day. All of a sudden we have 2 minutes to do this.
Well, we have to do it because you have the dad joke.
I have the dad joke, and this is it's courtesy of a listener.
All right. So time is 7:43 a.m. The date is April the 9th. Temperature right now in Fairfield 43, Mount Pleasant 44, and Washington 43. Partly cloudy skies throughout the day and overnight. High of 65 and a low of 42. And looking ahead, we're hitting some pretty good weather. 80s this weekend. So,
80s?
Wow. 83 on Sunday. 76 Saturday and 83 on Sunday. Obviously, that can change. But our friends in Mount Pleasant, Arkansas today is 66 degrees for a high and 58 for a low.
Nice day.
Things to do. Fairfield.
Feels like here.
Spring bird hike. Alex and Tim got their own thing going on over on the side.
I was like, what are we talking about right now?
Quiet.
What is happening?
I'm being very quiet.
Fairfield Spring Bird Hike at Lamson Woods on Friday, April 12th, beginning at 8 a.m. Presented by Jefferson County Conservation. Be sure to bring your binoculars. In Mount Pleasant, there's an elementary choral concert tonight at the Mount Pleasant High School gym. Beginning at 6:30 p.m., featuring the Van Allen and Salem students. And in Washington on Thursday, the Lincoln Elementary third graders will be performing a concert at the Washington High School auditorium starting at 7. This day in history, because we are all obsessed with the royal family.
Yeah. Which one?
The royal family.
Oh, my bad.
The Belgian
one, exactly.
The mother.
Then Prince Charles, now King Charles, married Camilla Parker Bowles in 2005.
How could he?
God save the king.
How could he? And the dad joke today is brought to you by my friend and, a friend of the show's, Kelsey. Dad, and this is very apropos for today. Dad, can you tell me what a solar eclipse is? No, son. And there you have it. Matt's dying over there.
Matt's turning away.
I feel like it took a second. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I like that one.
Kelsey.
Pause for a moment.
Like, wait a minute. Hold on.
It's already there.
And we're there.
I liked it. It was good.
That's awesome. I loved it. Thanks, Kelsey.
That's
Thank you all for joining.
That's our band name.
No Son.
No Son?
No, the dad jokes.
The dad jokes. Oh, there you go.
Ah.
I like it.
Now we need a jingle. All right. AI that. Oh, you're the musician.
You're the musician.
You can make it happen.
We can figure it out.
Let's do a jingle. Not today. Today's show is over. We're long as usual.
You say we're still on?
Yeah, we're still on. Oh, yeah. So thank you all for joining. If you liked what you heard or saw, please share and whatever you do on Facebook and all those things. And we shall see you tomorrow.